On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what one. A blessed and wonderful Saturday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps, to the name Saturday, the day when some of the regular ones out there traverse the church. So happy Sabbath to you all. But whilst you're on your knees in the church praying, please remember On The Spot News Media, its loyal viewers and subscribers in your immediate prayers. You definitely see how Jamaica run right now, so you know for sure. So we need that now more than ever. And to all of the regular ones them out there in the streets where traverse going about their regular business from Moran Point to Negril Point, safe travel pan the gravel. And as always, my peeps, continuously look out on the corner yai Kazwa. The old dirty corner boy them always out there. Alerts. Yeah man. Now in the morning, my peeps, we have a story for share, we don't know. But first, I'm going to start it off with what some would call a funny video, because them hold on pan some goat thief. But after viewing that video, I'm going to get into the meat of the matter. So watch and see where I go on and have your belly full of laughter. Then of course, I will most definitely get into how serious what some may call funny really is. Watch.
Oi, no moving on, find no face, man. Do not proud of what I no do. Moving on, find no face, man.
Oi, but you want to come here and real sick.
Now it's real funny, right? Them hold on pan some goat thief and the police them put the goat in the same jeep with the criminal them, and it just funny if you say that the police them hold on pan the goat thief and group all of them together. Well, Jamaicans have a little notion that when them hold on pan goat thief, them just see them as just that. Them now visualize deep into the thing, and not just Jamaicans as in the regular members of Chan Public, but also members of the security forces take light of the persons that them catch stealing cows and goats and just have them as pre-larcenies, as petty thieves, when the truth and fact of the matter is that these criminal elements are way more than just goat and cow thieves, what we call pre-larcenies. Now I want to take a keen look on the one in the grey sweater. His name is Kemar Ward. Now this picture presently on your screen is a better picture of the criminal element Kemar Ward. Alright? Now the one in the middle beside Kemar Ward, that one is known by his alias as Legs. Yeah man. And the one in the pink and blue sweater to the end, they called him Wildman. Now Wildman have a brother we end up lose him 3 pints last year. We got thief goat over there in the parish of St. Elizabeth. You remember the story that I covered where the police them hold a roadblock right along Spur Tree main road and clap with some boy. Yeah man. Well, a well-man brother fell victim to that brutal onslaught carried out by the police. A job well done, of course, by the St. Elizabeth police. Now, them three criminal element there in the back of the police vehicle are all from the community of Kingsland in Mandeville, Manchester. Now, the one in the grey sweater, he was caught on camera with 3 other criminal elements a rob a bar in Christiana, Manchester in December of last year. That robbery went viral on social media. In fact, I'm gonna go deep into that robbery further on in the story. And I will also be placing that particular robbery on my Instagram page so you can go over there, go watch it so you can better understand what I'll be speaking of, because that video in itself is not YouTube friendly. Now, as I stated, the one in the grey sweater, he was caught on camera with 3 others a robber bar in Christiana, Manchester in December of last year. Now, these criminal elements are reputed knackies and clappies, not just common criminals or petty thieves or larcenists as we would have it, as their names was called on the recent knockings and clappings that took the life of a Jamaican Canadian national, a returning resident, cause we all know that the parish of Manchester is known for returning resident. That same knockings and clappings in the grey pullover and his friends. It is widely said, and I hope that the police in Manchester do a thorough investigation into the background of these criminal elements, because it is said that they were the same ones responsible for taking the life of Duncan Keith Watson, the Canadian Jamaican returning resident in Manchester. Now, for those who forgot what that story was about, let me refresh your memory. On your screen is a 63-year-old man that succumbed to a whole lot of can him get. He was wounded and taken to the hospital, but he lost his battle whilst undergoing treatment at the hospital. He was attacked and robbed by those criminal elements in Maidstone in northwest Manchester, and that was back in November of last year, mid-November of last year. He has since been identified as 63-year-old Duncan Keith Watson. Now, what took place is that he was home, and sometime around 1 a.m. in the wee hours of the morning, he reportedly heard strange sounds. When he went to investigate, Mr. Watson realized that criminal elements were trying to break in. It is said that he reportedly struggled to keep his attackers out by holding onto the door in an effort to protect his family from the invaders, during which he was cornered up in the upper body. The criminal elements reportedly stole phones and other belongings from the family. A source close to On The Spot News Media stated that the gunman assisted in putting the injured man in the car to be taken to the hospital. So you see, them boy is nothing but destruction, and anywhere them go, death and destruction follow. Yeah, man. So they are not just goat thieves or larcenists, but them will knock it and clap it and name your food and broke the plate same way, in a bid for get any little thing where them can get, for turn that into raw cash that can continue to buy more weapons and also ammunition for the weapons. Yeah, man. Now, this is a better picture of Kemar Ward. That's the one in the grey sweater. Kemar Ward has a brother who is the spotter. Now, the name of his brother is known as Barrington Ward. Barrington Ward is presently on your screen, and he's the one that go around and spot out the people in place who have cow, who have goat, who have pig, who just go sell some farm produces or farm animals and just come back with a wad of cash. Him try to get all of that information there and then pass it on to his brother and his cronies, and then they carry out the robberies. Barrington is also the one that would go and hang out at these bars and shops and just spot out the weaknesses in these business establishments and then pass on the information to him criminal accomplice brother, Kemar, and then Kemar and his cronies would go and carry out the robbery. Now, that robbery that I'm speaking of, that went viral on social media, that took place in a part of Christiana known as Devon, that took place probably about a week after they took the life of the elder and robbed him of a large sum of money. Now, that robbery, as I stated, will be placed on my Instagram. And that's at On The Spot News Media 876 on Instagram, so you can go view it. Now, in that robbery, I'm going to name the perpetrators of the crime one by one, so you can figure out who is who in that particular robbery. Now, in that robbery, when you go and watch it, just look specifically at the one that is pulling the bartender. That one is Kemar Ward. And he too is one of the goat thief, the one that the grey pullover in the back of the police pickup. Yeah, man. And this man presently on your screen, this old dirty kind of boy presently on your screen, he is the one that came to the door first with him gun in him hand. He states that he's an artist, but most definitely an artist that is not among the smartest, because he is now known to you, the regular members of Chan Public. He's a old dirty kind of boy, a old knackis and clappis. And as I stated, he was the one that come to the bar door first with him gun in him hand. And he's also a reputed larcenist, as to that of his criminal accomplice, Kemar. He goes by the name of Venus. Yeah, man. And he is also the one where take the bartender phone because it's an iPhone. Yeah, man. Now, this criminal element here, presently on your screen, is the one where you say, I beat up the man in his head on the floor. He is known as Short Boss. His right name, by the way, is Adrian. He also hails from the community of Devon in Christiana. So it is safe to say that he is the one that actually knows the area really well and sit down and plan with him criminal friend them for rob the people them bar. Yeah, man. So these criminal elements, may I tell my peeps, are some dangerous youth them. And we should never ever take light of the situation that, hey, are just some goat thief and we just laugh when time police hold them or people slap them up with a machete, because these criminal elements are capable of doing far more than what actually meets the eye. Yeah, man. So how the police get to catch all three of them now, my peeps, is that they went to South Manchester to rob people of their farm animals. So thanks to the residents of South Manchester who saw it fit to call the police when these criminal elements were seen lurking in their communities and stealing their farm produces and also their livestock. So those persons who call the police, kudos to you all. So I gave you the full rundown on Kemar, that's the one in the grey sweater. The one beside him in the middle, known as Legs. he is also a known and reputed criminal element. He has been behind bars before when he stole a security bike. And he is definitely known by the residents and known by the police as a thief. Yeah, man. Now, the one known as Wallman, yeah, man. His brother is the one that went to St. Elizabeth to carry out similar offenses and was cornered by St. Elizabeth police along Spurtree Hill and cornered up. Yeah, man. So all three criminal elements caught by the police in the back of the van are from the King Islands community in Manchester. So people, do not take light of the situation because a man is just a goat thief. Them thief the goat, sell it, turn it into raw cash so they can use it to buy more weapons and ammunition to continue their criminal lifestyle. Yeah, man. So if you have any of them there in your family, any of them as a friend, if you know any of them, any at all, alert the police. And you to the police, when these men are caught, spend some time, make your checks, do due diligence, and see as much as you can uncover as it relates to their lifestyle, because they just might be a little bit more than just go thieves. And if for any reason you, the regular members of Chan Public or members of the security forces, have any doubt in your mind that these persons are just go thieves, just think back and look on Duncan, Keith, Watson. Let us not allow his passing to just go like that. Let us make an example out of these pre-the larcenists who are going around creating havoc in the lives of our residents and returning residents and our foreign nationals who are residing in the cool, lush hills of Manchester. Yeah, man. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.